Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your 12 p.m. Express Abs class. For today's class, you will just need a mat, and that is pretty much it. All right. So starting off, we're going to start off stretching, or actually not stretching. We're going to strengthen the low back, but we'll do some stretching in between those exercises. So I want you to bring your heels close to your backside, and then making sure that your feet are shoulder width apart, pushing the hip up, squeezing through the glutes, back down, up, ready, go. So focusing on that low back, squeezing through those glutes or through the hips at the top. So we'll do some stretching in between just to make sure that we're stretching that abdomen, the low back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to extend your legs out in front of you, and I want you to reach just simply overhead. And if it helps, you can point your toes away from your body. And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, let's go back to that bridge. So heels close to your backside. Ready, go. Excellent. Great job, everyone. So again, squeezing through those hips as you push those hips up, back down, squeeze. If you feel like your feet shoulder width apart is too easy, bring your feet closer together. Just make sure that your knees are touching as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Extending those legs straight out in front of you. Now this time I want you to just slightly lean that upper body. So leaning it towards the right or the left. And just hold it there. We'll do the other side the next round. And breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice job. So we'll do the other side after this last and final bridge. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, if we want it to be harder, feet together, knees together. Excellent job. Keep it up. Squeezing through the hips at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, extend those legs out in front of you. And now leaning just slightly towards whichever side you did not do from the previous round. So again, just reach those hands overhead, point your toes away from your body. And again, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Excellent job. All right, so feet flat on the ground, the legs are still bent. This next one, I'm going to show this as a modified thing, but pretty much you're just going to let your knees fall away to one side, and I want you to keep your core tight as you draw those knees back towards your center, and then let it fall the other direction, halfway. Pull it in towards the center, other side, ready, go if you haven't. So again, just halfway, it's not that my knees are touching towards the floor. So that hip still is staying in contact with the floor, keeping the core engaged. So again, kind of think like a windshield wiper on a car, but your knees are the windshield wiper. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So the next one that we're going to do for stretch is we're going to pull a single knee into the chest and just wrapping your arms around. Excellent. We'll do the other side the next round. All right, so feet flat on the ground and your legs are bent. Going back to that rotation. All right, ready? Go. So keep doing that. I'm going to show you the next progression, which is a little more challenging, but you're going to hold your feet up at 90 degrees. If you feel like that is a little too much, just keep your feet flat on the ground. I just wanted to show that progression just in case. But I'm going to keep my feet flat on the ground. Nice job. So again, pulling those knees back towards the center, letting your abdomen kind of do that work. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Pulling that other knee back in towards your chest. And wrapping your hands around your knees, or knee, singular. So the last and final round, we'll pull both knees in, but we're going to do this one last rotational exercise with the feet flat on the floor and those legs are bent. And again, remember, you can do it with your feet up, just a little more challenging. Ready? Go. So again, halfway, keeping the core engaged, whether your feet are up or your feet are on the ground. Taking your time. Nice job. Making sure we are not holding our breath. Making sure that the abdomen is doing the work. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Pulling both knees now into the chest and wrapping your arms around both legs, or both legs, plural. Nice job. All right, so we're going to turn onto our side and we're going to do an oblique crunch. All right. So again, it's keeping our head in line with at least the upper body, all right? So I'm going to keep my legs down on the ground for this first one, but we're going to just barely lift those shoulders off the ground, or that shoulder closest to the ground. Ready? Go. So we'll do this side, we'll do the other side, and then we'll do a stretch in between. So again, that shoulder is just kind of barely coming up off the ground. I'll show how to make it a little more challenging the next round after we've done the right and the left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it over. So we'll do the other side for that oblique crunch. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Now with this particular oblique crunch, I try to take that bend out of my hip so I don't have my knees bent while I'm doing it. And the only reason why I do not do that is because if I'm in the seated motion all day, then there's no reason for me to have that bend in my hip all the time. We want to take that bend out of our hips so that way it doesn't get tight. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So we're going to just go into that child's pose. So sitting back onto our heels, so where our glutes are touching our back side of our heels, our hands are out in front of us. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Excellent. So let's go back to the original side that we started with, whether it's your right or your left. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if we want to make this oblique crunch harder, I want you to raise just the top leg that is not on the ground. So it's the leg that's furthest from the floor. So my hand is behind my head, but I'm not pulling on my head. I'm just lifting through that upper body. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Turn it to the other side. So again, taking that bend out of your hips, so making sure it's kind of like, again, straight body. My knees are slightly bent, but my feet are kind of behind me, just in case you're wondering. All right, other side. Ready, go. So again, raising the leg, just that leg that's furthest from the floor. If you want to add an additional challenge to those obliques or those muscles on the side. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so child's pose again, but this time we're going to lean towards the right. Just holding it towards the right side. We'll do the left side the next time. But again, my heels, I'm sitting back on my heels. My glutes are touching the back of my foot or my feet, plural. All right, so one last and final time for this oblique crunch. We'll do the other one and we'll be good to go. Let's knock it out. Ready, go. Just be slightly over by like a minute, roughly. All right, so again, don't forget to add that top foot and raising if you wanted. Otherwise, if you really want a challenge, again, totally optional. It's actually raising both feet off the ground. As you're doing so, my hand is out in front, kind of thinking leverage. So as I raise my feet up off the ground, kind of pushing through that hand that's on the ground. Again, totally optional. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, turn it over. Last and final side, and then one last and final stretch. Ready, go. So just to go through the options, easiest option is no legs are involved, just the upper. Next one, single leg, which is the top leg. And then lastly would be both are raised off the ground. You just want to make sure that both halves are coming up at the same time. And again, not pulling on the head, totally optional. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, one last child's pose, and that is going to be stretching or slightly leaning off to the other side. So in my case, I'm going to lean towards the left, but you may be on your right. If you want, walk it back to center. All right, nice job, everyone. All right, so just to let you know that the The classes for tomorrow, group cycle, there's small group strength in the morning, and then there is a stretch break at noon. Otherwise, we start a new schedule on Tuesday next week since we are closed for 4th of July weekend. So enjoy. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye, everyone.